Welcome to Sci-Fi Stories. If you love stories of courage and mystery, make sure to subscribe and join our growing community.
The signal arrived without warning. It did not come through official channels, nor did it follow any known communication protocol. It simply appeared across every deep space receiver within the Orion spur at the exact same moment, like a whisper spoken directly into the machinery of the galaxy. Most species ignored it at first. Strange signals were common in deep space. Pulsars glitched, stars collapsed, and sometimes ancient satellites from forgotten civilizations drifted through the void, still calling for help that would never arrive. But this signal was different, because it was repeating a single phrase, in perfect galactic standard. "Do not answer the sky." Commander Elias Vorn first heard it while orbiting a dead world on the frontier. The planet below was nothing but gray dust and fractured continents, the remains of a world that had lost its atmosphere centuries ago. His ship, the Resolute Dawn, hovered silently above it while scanning for mineral deposits. "Signal again, Commander," said Lieutenant Mara Chen from the comm station. Elias leaned forward. "Play it," the bridge filled with a calm, almost human voice. "Do not answer the sky." No distortion, no emotion, just certainty. "Origin?" Elias asked. "That's the problem," Mara replied. "There isn't one, it's coming from everywhere at once." That made no physical sense. Signals had direction, distance, decay. This one behaved as if space itself were speaking. Before Elias could respond, the ship's AI interrupted. "Commander, multiple Alliance vessels are reporting identical reception. So it's not a glitch." "No, sir." Elias stared at the silent planet below. Something about the message felt less like a warning and more like a memory resurfacing. "Archive search," he ordered. "Has this phrase ever been recorded before?" The AI paused longer than expected. Then it answered, "Yes, once." The timestamp appeared on the main display, 30,000 years ago, long before humanity had discovered faster-than-light travel. Long before most current civilizations even existed, the signal had been logged by a species known as the Halcyons, a species that no longer existed. No ruins, no survivors. No confirmed cause of extinction, just gone. Elias felt the bridge grow colder despite the steady environmental controls. "Set course for the Halcyon Archive," he said quietly. Mara blinked. "Commander, that region is uncharted." "Exactly." The journey took 12 days through unstable slip corridors where navigation required constant adjustment. During that time, the signal continued repeating. Always the same words, always the same tone. Crew morale shifted from curiosity to unease. Even the veteran engineers spoke in softer voices. On the 13th day, the Resolute Dawn emerged into a system that should not have existed. There was no star, yet the darkness was illuminated by a faint silver glow. Floating in the center of the system was a structure so vast that sensors struggled to calculate its dimensions. A ring, not around a planet, around nothing. Its surface shimmered like liquid glass, and fragments of unknown technology orbited it in slow, deliberate patterns. "Artificial," Mara whispered. "No doubt," Elias replied. The AI spoke again. "Detecting dormant power signatures, and Commander, I am reading architecture consistent with Halcyon design." They had found it, or what remained of it. As the ship approached, the signal abruptly stopped. The silence that followed felt louder than any alarm. "Permission to speak freely?" Mara asked. "Always. I think it stopped because we arrived." Elias considered that. Then the ring lit up, not fully, just a single section awakening with pale blue light, an invitation or a trap. "Deploy drones," he ordered. Small survey drones drifted forward, their beams scanning the surface. The readings returned instantly. No weapons, no radiation, an atmosphere inside, and gravity. Someone had built this place to be entered. "Commander," the AI said, I am detecting a transmission directed specifically at us. The bridge speakers activated. This time the voice sounded different, older, tired. If you hear this, you came anyway. Elias felt his pulse quicken. Identify yourself, he said. I was Archivist Telrin of the Halcyon Continuum. If you are hearing my voice, our civilization is already dust. The recording crackled faintly. We built this archive so that someone might survive our mistake. Mara swallowed. Mistake, the answer came. We answered the sky. The ring opened, not with grinding metal but with impossible smoothness as if space parted for it. Against every cautious instinct, Elias made the decision. Take us inside. The interior was breathtaking. A hollow world filled with drifting platforms, luminous pathways and towers that curved upward into artificial clouds. It was not a ruin. It was perfectly preserved, waiting. As the ship docked, the recording resumed. We believed we were alone. Then the signal came, a greeting from beyond our galaxy, friendly. Curious? Elias and Mara stepped onto the platform with a small security team. Their boots echoed softly. We replied immediately, the archivist continued. We celebrated first contact. The lights dimmed. Stars appeared across the ceiling, a projection, a memory. Then we saw them. Shapes emerged in the simulated sky, not ships, not exactly. More like enormous shadows that bent starlight around them. They did not travel through space, the voice said. They traveled through absence. One by one, the projected stars went dark. Not exploding, simply erased. They were not conquerors, not explorers, they were harvesters. Mara whispered, harvesting what? The answer chilled the air. Energy, matter, time. Anything that allowed civilizations to exist. The projection ended. The lights returned. Elias spoke slowly. Why send the warning now? A new voice answered, not the recording, the AI. Commander, I am detecting an incoming signal. From where? Outside the galaxy. The phrase echoed across every speaker. Signal received. Silence fell like a physical weight. Then the stars beyond the ring flickered, just once. Elias felt something ancient shift in his instincts. How long until arrival? He asked. The AI hesitated. They are already closer than physics should allow. Mara turned toward him. Commander, did we just do exactly what they warned us not to? He didn't answer, because deep down he already knew. Humanity had always been curious, and curiosity had just lit a beacon visible across the universe. Elias looked out through the vast opening of the ring toward the trembling stars. Send this message on every frequency, he said. Mara waited. He spoke clearly. To all civilizations, do not answer unknown signals. Do not reply. Do not acknowledge. He paused. Then added quietly, and if the sky ever speaks to you, the stars flickered again. Stay silent. Far beyond the edge of the galaxy, something vast adjusted its course. And for the first time in recorded history, the universe felt small.